Stop giggling, Nick. I'm trying to start this.
You're the one to scream, "Hey, hoes." They're never going to see that. I hope they do. I hope you keep that in there because you're terrible. You're a terrible human being.
What's happening, everybody? We're back. It's me, resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington.
And I'm a swaggy BLERD and Winston A, Marshall.
We're here with episode 5 review of Titans on the DC Universe. If you ain't seen it yet, come on back and it's going to be...
Spoilers.
So we've been trying to start this video for 8 minutes.
You stop exaggerating.
Stop it. It's an extra minute. We've been trying for 7 minutes. They can't stop laughing for some fucking reason.
Over stupid shit. Because I keep making a joke about him. He keeps saying I want to have bangs. It's fucking stupid. It's just
dumb.
If you really want to know, I've been calling him Harmony. I think he's a really funny white woman name because he carries around little rocks in his pocket.
First of all, they're not rocks. They are crystals, okay? They are rose quartz and a gotcha moss, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Okay, Harmony, shit. I know bitches be getting hangry when they don't get their pumpkin spice lattes and cakes, nigga. You want me to go get you some? Will you calm down? I know one of yours is going to jail for shooting a nigga today, so you upset about that?
That was a low blow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. This shit's... Okay. Be a man, ho. Nigga, would you stop? We're trying to be a professional.
Alright, so the episode starts, right?
22 minutes after Jesus. I've never seen anything to say for my life. It might have said 2 days. It's just said 22 minutes after the abduction. So, you see Jason Todd strung up and Dr. Light got all these... First of all, where the fuck do you find all these antique ass lamps from? Like Dr. Light got
it makes sense if that's your shit, right?
Nigga, get some fluorescent bulbs.
Because my nigga fucking Mr. Freeze got some polar bears, right? So my nigga Dr. Light probably gotta have a couple lamps.
What?
Daughter, I'm surprised that, maybe they just want to do for set decoration. Why the nigga just go to Home Depot and get them fucking bulbs you be hanging up for the construction
get
and shit?
8 chandeliers, they call it.
Chandelier, nigga. Yo, I'm surprised Dr. Light didn't go and rob a film set.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
So I want to know who was the antique store owner who was like, look, honey, this store has been in our family for 6 generations, and I think, we just aren't moving any antiques, especially lamps, and I think we're going to have to close down today. At 5 o'clock when we close, we're going to close. And it's somebody named Dr. Arthur Light walking in and was saying, hey, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I need 57 lamps, no shades. And he was like, sir, are you serious? 57 lamps, no shades. What, sir, do you want economic, eco-friendly light bulbs? I need the brightest shit you can give me. How much is it going to be? Sir, I don't think you understand the price. Name your price. Honey, how much are we in debt? $2,731.16.
That's all it takes to shut their business down? That's really sad. They're a business. I get that for shutting one of us down because we poor.
Okay.
As individuals.
$27,300.16.
Also, huge plot hole in your goddamn story you just told. He's a goddamn supervillain. He ain't paying for no fucking antique lights.
You never know. He might have had a heart this moment.
No, nigga.
Okay, let's rewrite the story. Cut to... Arthur Light walking in after the old man has said his speech.
Bitch, give me all your lights before I command your ass the fuck out here.
He said, the little dude's like, sir, all I have is this business and these lights. Don't take this from me. Sir, I don't give a fuck about your business. I just need all these lamps.
No, and that's when he looks at him and he goes, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Hit him with the hit him up.
But nonetheless, so Dr. Light walking through getting his recharge on, and Jason Todd is just talking shit for the longest. He doesn't care, but Jason Todd, while he's doing that, is doing tricks that Bruce taught him. How to dislocate your thumb.
You know do it?
Hell, I'm afraid I do it right now. It hurts a bit. It's gonna hurt.
Do you know how to do it?
Hold on, I think our audio is dropping out. Oh my God, this sucks.
can do like a cut of like the boop. Like
no, I'm still gonna try this shit. So, all right, y'all noticed some cut. We thought it wasn't record right, but anyway. So, how do I do it? How do I dislocate my thumb?
Oh, I don't know how I asked you. You're a wrestler.
Oh, I thought
you knew how.
Why the fuck is a wrestler when I know how to dislocate my thumb? Like,
hold on, the physical shit.
Because see, I'm double jointed in my
oh shit. Are you okay? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, so Jason dislocates his thumb so he can get out of his bind.
I can dislocate it, but something popped when I did it. And that's what the scream came from. Oh shit. Okay, so Jesus, he dislocates and he chokes out Dr. Light
with his legs. That's what's hilarious.
Like he chokes him out with his legs, and he gets free. And as soon as he think he's gonna run up the stairs, Deathstroke hit him with the fuck you think you going?
Where you going? Now, and here's the funny part. Before we get back to the Titans, which we will, Slade finds the tracker on him and goes, "Oh, I see someone was tracking your ass." Cuts that shit out, and Jason is not happy about it, right? So Dr. Light thinks he's about to go just kill the Titans because he's tired of Slade's shit. Which is the greatest thing. He's tired of it.
Wait, you gotta make sure you include that he talked Slade was just sitting there.
Yeah.
And Dr. Light was like, yo, why you sitting there like a statue? Don't you say something, blah, blah, blah. You said we're going to do this to get Titans. And Slade just like, I can make all these problems go away for you if you want. He said it so calmly.
He's so calm. So calm.
Dr. Light.
Which, was it last episode that he made all them sight jokes?
No, that was the episode before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last one, he was when Dr. Light made all the
No, not because the last episode was the flashback episode.
Right.
The episode before.
They were working together in the last episode.
Oh, it sure was. It sure was. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. I thought it might have been this one. I'm just very tired.
No. It was in episode 3. It was in episode 3.
Was it?
Yeah, because that's when he finally, when they had the blueprints and everything laid out. Okay, it's episode 3.
Either way.
But yeah,
clearly Slade is finally tired of this shit because Dr. Light gets in his car. He does his whole Kevin Hart story where you like check your mirrors, check this mirror, put your thing on, and right as he's about to go, wow, just dead.
First of all, you got to talk about how he turned the radio on and got his cell phone charged. Like, yeah, we finished.
That's what I'm saying. He did his.
All right, and that motherfucking head is weird.
Dead. And Slade shot him with the tracker and it killed him. So the tracker's now active inside Dr. Light's dead body.
Because he told Jason, they're going to look for you
and they're going to find him.
And so you don't know exactly what he means when he says it to you. Like, oh.
That was pretty amazing.
Now, so we could go thing for thing. So one of the dope parts is Raven's transformation into Raven now. Because there's a part where she's asleep and Beast Boy go to try to talk to her. And what looks like the whirly goo is actually now her wings. And he tried to touch it and damn near slit his wrist. And she was like, I'm up. Beast Boy was like, bitch, what is this? Bitch, a word? He was like, do Dick know? Don't you tell Dick. What just sounds weird when you gotta keep saying it.
Yeah, it really does. Does Dick know? Don't you tell Dick? I'm like, what are you going on about?
I want to know his name. Whoever was writing the script was like, I'm going to use a lot of Dick right here in this whole scene.
Oh, God.
So,
yeah.
And then, so basically, after, saying, so they figure out how to get Dr. Light. And when they do, they find out the Titans, and by Titans, I mean the original 5. Four, excuse me.
Yeah, I was like, Garth is dead. What are you talking
about? No, because I was thinking Starfire, but she wasn't a part yet. No. The original 4 go, and they see Dr. Light. They're like,
just dead as a doornail. It's like, it's not Jason, it's a dead Dr. Light. Uh-oh, he must have been working with somebody. Oh, Slade. Oh, Jesus.
And so Slade is like, look, this is how we're going to make this easy.
Well, no, when they get there, Slade obviously has been keeping tabs on the Dr. Light corpse because all of a sudden the cell phone goes off. Yep. And it's like, here's what the deal is. I got your boy. Give me my daughter. I'm going to kill him. I'll murder this nigga.
Plain and simple. I'm going to murder him. I just want my daughter.
So they go back to the tower to argue and figure out.
I love the fact Hank was like, bye.
Just give her. I don't care. Get rid of her. Whereas, so they're all arguing about this. Donna still don't want to do nothing with nothing because she's still all up in her feelings. At this point, Rachel has called Corey and been like, I need you to come and help us out at the tower.
No, actually, Corey called Raven,
but Raven was the one that was like, you need to come here. Like,
yeah.
You're exactly right. My apologies. So then when this happens, they're all arguing about what to do with whatever before Corey shows up. And the 4 are arguing and leave the new 3 ones out. So they leave out Rose, they leave out Raven, and they leave out Beast Boy.
Yeah.
And Beast Boy goes, well, I know how to listen to him. So I'm thinking, oh, he about to finally transform into another animal.
Okay, so you
thought so too, right? Yeah. I was
like,
he's going to turn into a mouse. Or he's going to turn into like a bat. Or some shit where he can just listen.
This motherfucker sits at the computer.
And says, Batman put in cameras. Oh, come on. And then they were like, well...
No, let's not go no further right now. I felt so cheated in that moment. Because you can't say... I know how to do it. And we've been waiting to see. We got him as a snake in the first point two. In what's supposed to be a season premiere, we got him as a snake. So you're like, okay, he knows how to turn into different animals now. And when he says that, you automatically assume you're getting, like you said, a mouse or something small.
A fly.
Anything. And he goes to the computer. I understand that his CGI to transfer transformations must be super expensive. If that be the case...
You don't need to show us. Just show the animal that's green.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is such a big deal.
Why
would you have a show with Beast Boy if you're not have animals on deck?
You can't do that. It makes zero sense. And people will say, well, maybe they're saving it for the end. No. You're waiting to see Beast Boy be a beast or different beast for that matter. But...
the only thing that I will give now but I will still say that I think this is the device of the show. You did bring up the point that the reason they weren't wearing their costumes and they haven't been is because they got destroyed in their prospective explosions. Fine, I will acknowledge it. It does not matter. It is still a superhero show. So they could have by now been like, if we're going to go after these dudes, we're going to need some equipment and then re-armor up. So I'm still kind of feeling some type of way.
Hey, Bruce, I need a favor. So what do you do, when a suit is destroyed? How quick can I get a new one?
I already had it made, bruh. I just didn't know what symbol you wanted on the bitch.
Well, here's the thing. I don't need one just for me. You know what I'm saying? The bird peoples, they kind of need one.
Bruce built the whole goddamn tower. Of course he gave... Because remember... Hawk and Dove decided after watching Batman and Robin go be vigilantes,
that's when they
wanted to do it. So they had the little shitty ones, and then Bruce decided to be like, "All right, cool, I'll fund it," and they gave him real suits. So why haven't we just got new suits yet?
Bruce hit them with a Beyonce was like, "Baby, let me upgrade, hit you with some better old things there, upgrade."
Yeah.
That happened.
All right, Harmony. That makes sense. You be practicing in the mirror to impress your black friends, huh?
Nigga, I don't have a mirror in here. What are you?
You got one in your house somewhere, and you can't say that word. That word is not for you. Anyway, so they decide, they're arguing back and forth what they're going to do. Rose overhears all this and goes, oh, you're not going to send my ass
So Rose running out, and then Hank, now all of a sudden, he like, hey, look, we have some cereal and milk, talk this over, we'd be good. And then Rose is like, whatever. So she kicked him a couple times and she hit him in the mouth. He was like, yo, that hurts and I don't want to hurt you. She was basically like, bitch, please. And proceeded to whoop.
Well, before that happens, he gets her in a chokehold. That's when Dove walks in and goes, what the fuck are you doing? Leave me alone. And she just goes, whop, whop. And
just proceeds to whiz ass, zip his ass. And so, yeah, I remember that from Martin.
Yeah, whiz ass, zip his ass.
So, then Rose tries to run out. She gets past Dick, but then she goes to Raven. Well, Rachel. I'm always going to call her Raven because it's easier. Yeah. You know. And so Rose is like, look, you've been good with me. Let's keep it this way.
Just move.
Just go ahead and move. Rachel like, hey, man, I can't do that. And so then Rose was like, well, I got to whoop your ass too. And so a little bit of sparring happens until she get that one good kick in.
And then Raven loses her shit.
Bro, them wings came out. She hit the air and she just thrust kicked this bitch into the counter.
Well, and not just that, you heard that very similar sound effect of someone clearly died. Cause you hear, and then she just, and everybody walks in like, shit. And then
the whole body was
just in different angles. So this is what's kind of weird to me because every time you see like Wolverine heal or something like that, like it's kind of whatever, but it's not this ridiculous. Where her body's literally contorted, and then I can never say what the name of the Murakami.
Mirakuru.
Oh, it's supposed to be Miracle. Sorry. The
Yeah,
Mirakuru.
yeah.
So the Mirakuru kicks in all of a sudden. This girl looked like what's the puppet whatever from Flash? You know what I'm talking about? That villain that like does can contort.
Oh
his body?
yeah, I know you're talking about
Mr. Contort or whatever the hell his name is.
The dude that be no. She looked like one of them zombies of 28 Days Later, or like all the movies when they wake up for the first Resident Evil. When they wake up for the first time, they be like, her body was just twitching, and Bill Sports, everybody's face is like, no, like the fuck is going on? Like the fuck is this? So they like, and then Dawn checks her. She was like, she got a pulse. So this is what messes me up, because I understand there's things for time and you try to compress certain things. They just put her in the infirmary. I needed to see the conversation that happened was like, excuse me? I just watched. You gonna tell?
I think the only reason they would have never done that, remember, they are partners with an Amazonian, a former Atlantean, and everything else. I think that they were probably freaked out in the moment, but Beast Boy turns into an animal.
Yeah,
they did just see the devil. Like, I think that they're kind of used to it. It's just they were just like, oh
man, it's just Wednesday night.
Yeah. So, anyways, long story short, they decide we're not going to take her. We're going to have another plan. We're going to catch this guy and just put an end to Slade. And that's when Dick goes, "Sorry, y'all.
I got my own
plan." And so he does this weird thing when Corey comes back. He goes, "Oh, I like your new hair." That tips her off for some reason, because then all of a sudden he's like, I know what you're really here for. You just want to kill me, so go ahead and do it. And Slade's like, you always think it's about you. It's not about you. It's going on my terms. So I'm going to kill your boy, and I'm going to kill all your friends.
Which, by the way, he had Jason Todd on the scalpel that they clean windows with a dynamite charge so the break won't even be there. I was like, oh, please God, let him die. Please God, let him die. I told you, if I didn't see him get beat with a crowbar, I wanted Deathstroke to kill him. I've said this, right? So
I thought we just all wanted him to die, because we're moving towards Red Hood, right?
Well, Joker has to kill him for that, and there's no Joker in this universe.
Technically, yes.
So we have to, you know what I'm saying? So
the Joker exists.
Have they said the Joker?
I know he exists, because remember at the end of the season finale, which should have been the penultimate episode, not the ultimate episode of season 1. He finally snapped and killed the Joker.
Oh yeah, he did.
So he does exist in some.
So he exists. So but that was also an illusion.
I'm aware of that. But
okay, no, I got what you're saying. It has to exist in reality, in their reality. So when Deathstroke thinks he finally got Dick down, Dick got Nightwing down.
He got Dick. He finally got Dick down. Oh, Harmony. Got one thing on your mind, huh?
You got Nightwing, Robin, whatever.
Grayson, fool. Richard.
Rick Grayson. So when he got him, all of a sudden out of nowhere, here come this blast of energy. Basically, I love this part because I was conflicted when there was a fight between Starfire and Deathstroke. Here's why I was conflicted. I am a Deathstroke fan. Everyone knows that. This bitch has abused all of my Deathstroke Funko Pops.
I noticed that you stopped bringing them over because I was going to slap you.
Nigga, it took a week for me to find the one you hit over in the corner. I was like, where you
go? It was in the corner.
It was tucked away, nigga. It just fell in and tucked away. I don't think it wanted to.
That's why that's more organized now.
Yeah, because I didn't want to deal with that anymore. They didn't want to deal with that. So but also, I think Anna Diop is a chocolate goddess. Mm-hmm. And I love everything about her. Like, that is I got a chance to meet Diane Guerrero from the fucking Doom Patrol, and I was geeked.
Still really jealous about that.
Let me tell you something. If I meet Anna Diop, and if she is single at the time I meet her, I will shoot.
You're gonna shoot the J? Shoot it?
Shoot it! Computer blue,
darling
pinky. I'm shooting in your face. I'm shooting.
Good. Hey, Prince Kyle, hot out here. Can I get a towel?
Why don't you go purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Good.
I'm not Kashad. I'm not on your team. Anyway, I'm shooting all my shots at Anna Diop because here's the reason.
She'll probably block him with like her fire bolts like she did on the show.
If she do that like she did, I would understand. But if I find out she's saying, I'm like, hey, let me ask you a question. What's your thought on former super fat nerds who got themselves in hella good shape?
You are dropping weight, man. I am proud of you.
Who also carries crystals. Like, what?
So then when she goes, "Oh, do you mean dating white women? I don't do that."
So I'm like, the crystals really wasn't mine. They was really this nigga's Winston's.
What? You just gonna blame it on me?
I'm gonna throw you
up.
I'm chucking you up.
First of all, she means you. She's probably gonna watch this.
Hey,
so then she'll know that you were clearly lying.
Now,
that they are your crystals.
Sometimes you got. I burn sage too. Okay, look, you got to clear negative energy around you. Shit, yo.
How would is Anna? Is she West Indian? Because I'm sure she probably has some sort of voodoo. My family does.
I mean, yeah, and also, you know, like, I got incense that I burn, you know what I'm saying, because I like to have the vibe going. Which
I thought it's because you work out like 3-4 hours a day, so you be smelling kind of funky with your clothes.
Man, listen.
Until you take a shower.
Let me tell you something. Until I washed them damn things. I had to wash the other day because I came in the room, I was like, oh! I feel like that Febreze commercial. Your kids think it's this, but parents really smell this. I was like, oh.
All right, we're taking like 5 hours. So long story short, Starfire and Grayson are fighting. Starfire's doing this cool thing where she's literally incinerating the bullets before they get to her.
Which means she has more control of her abilities now.
What she said, she had a conversation with Rachel, which we kind of skipped over, where Rachel's like, my power's out of control. I'm a monster now. And, you know, it's not Trigon, it's me. And she's like, well, here's the thing. Some people, she actually said Starfire, which was interesting. They can't control Starfire, so they wear this necklace to control it. But I'm one of the people that can't. So you just have to understand you are who you are. And you just have to understand that you have this raw, unchecked power. It's a thing. So it's very cool. She has that moment. And then you're seeing her with all this massive control, which means she's clearly been doing this for a while. They ultimately lose the fight. She gets thrown into something. You think Dick is about to get stabbed by Deathstroke when all of a sudden he ducks out of the way and she shoots some more fire at him. But he's like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. Blows the thing. Grayson leaps for Jason, grabs his
got him. He holds on to man, don't you let me go.
Don't let go.
And that motherfucking finger just goes,
I should have dislocated my thumb. But I will tell you this. I have a guess as to what's going to happen when we come back.
Raven's going to catch him.
No, I think that Starfire is finally going to fly.
I think she is too. I think
they've been holding off on this.
It was one of the two. I think it's one of the two that either Raven does something or because like
maybe Donna could show up. All three of them can fly.
Whoever can fly will fly the next episode, and which is crazy because we're 5 episodes in, right? And we've yet to see Superboy. So I think we might...
But he can't fly, though.
No. I'm not saying just about him flying. Oh. I'm just saying it's weird we have yet to see Superboy.
Sure.
So I'm thinking we might get him next...
Is it only a 10-episode season?
I think it's 10 or 13. I got to check. But if it's 13, I can see while they're waiting.
Sure.
If it's 10, if it's 10, then I get it. But, yeah, we'll see that happen. Either way it goes, I'm loving how this season has been. This season has really captured me more than it did last season. And to the person in the comments who off the last review was like, man, this show is boring as fuck. What are you watching?
Swamp Thing.
Because, like...
15, so we got some time.
15 episodes. Yeah, we're good. So, my thing is like...
Oh, wait. That's the number of episodes that have aired. Excuse me. Let me look again.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep talking.
So... you get these shows where I know when you hear the concept of what you're expecting is action. But when you're doing live action, you can't just jump into that. You have to tell a story.
Right.
And we're getting that story, and the story moves. That's the one thing about this season. The story is moving. It hasn't been stagnant. It hasn't been to the point you're like, did we need this to go this long? This is not like The Flash. I'm just going to say it.
Well, and the other thing that I will give this credit for as well, because first of all, The Flash is set up to be an episodic where they have to have some sort of villain and some sort of campy whatever, and the commercial breaks built in and everything to do that standard 5-act structure that they have to get through by the time it's all over.
Right.
So that's completely different than when you're doing more of a, I guess, like a full-blown darker drama, especially in the streaming format
that is not obligated to commercials.
It just has to flow.
Yeah,
and I really appreciate it because they're really treating it as a full narrative.
Yes,
like there's something happening every episode, but it is a full narrative of something happening versus like, oh, and now for some reason King Shark needs to be involved, even though we're dealing with Savitar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, all that being said, Jay, what would you give this episode? What if you had to rate it?
For me, I give it a 5. This is my first Titans episode to get a 5. Because every part of this episode kept me into it. From just the heart-to-heart talks, the little small moments, to the big moments. I've never said that normally, but I give this a 5. And so that's what this episode this week is.
Good, man. I guess I'm always like the Germany of the two of us. I'm going to go 4.5. I really, really enjoyed this episode. I think I can't think of really anything that was wrong, but I the 5s that we gave in the past for other things that we've watched have been like crazy above and beyond, and this is super high for me, but it's not perfect. It's not like a. I would watch this episode again, but like I wouldn't be like it's not. Whenever I give something a 5, I would have to be able to watch an episode any time of day just because I'm like, this is my jam, and I just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
So that's all.
Well, again, also it helps for me that I'm a Deathstroke fan.
Right.
I mean, so that helps, but also. Again, the story as well. The story catches.
It's moving.
It's a moving story. So, we want to know what you think about this episode. So, let us know in the comments below, right down there.
You know what? I know why it's a 4.5. They lost 0.5 because Beast Boy didn't turn into a mouse or a bat.
I'm sorry. 4.75. I'm sorry. 4.75. Thank you for reminding me about that. I just spent all the time praising Anna Diop, praising Slade Wilson. It was like, Beast Boy, I can go here, goes to a fucking computer, and then says on top of it, I don't want to do this. I don't want to turn the sound on.
Because I feel bad. Let's go spy on him, but I don't want to turn the sound on. So, what are you doing?
Like the meme said, baby, what is you doing?
What is you doing?
What is you doing? But let us know your thoughts in those comments below, all right? And while you're at it, like, subscribe to this channel here, and click on the notification bell so you can find out when we're dropping more videos. Did you rock with this episode of Titans? Are you into the story? Are you waiting to see more? We want to know what you guys think about that. I'm not redoing this. I'm not re-editing this. It's going to be just what it is at this point. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J Washington, MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. Join the Patreon, the Supervillain Squad, patreon.com/Mr. J Washington, and check out the Mad Titan podcast, where I get you caught up on everything that's happening in the Marvel and DC live action and cinematic universes. It's just barbershop talk for nerds. Bring your ass in the combo.
Yep, you can find me Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the Swaggy Blerd, THESWAGGYBLERD. It's all that socials. Both of us are gonna be in College Humor pretty soon. We'll let you know about that when that's dropping. That's pretty dopeness. You got anything else you want to do?
Make sure you go on like our Facebook fan page for Blerds in the Hood.
Please do.
Check out our weekly football show, BLERD and GOAL.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got that one out as well.
Our flagship show, Blerds in the Hood, will also be out very soon. We'll let you know about that.
We're trying to figure that out, and I got to figure out if I actually have a manager or not, because Winston hasn't told me anything.
All right. Why do I have to talk for you?
Because I asked you politely, and you understood the reason why. We will holler at y'all later. Take care. We out here. Peace.